This cost £2.50 in the charity shop, but how much did I sell it for? My name's Steve and I sell things on eBay, and in this video I want to show you my payouts for the 1st and the 8th of December 2021. But first, let's have a look at what's sold, including this. It's Sunday the 28th of November and I've not sold very much recently, and in fact yesterday I had my first sale in a week, which is this. It's a tiny ceramic cat, a little ginger cat, hand painted, I think, not with any great skill, but somebody liked it enough to pay £5 plus postage and packing for that. So I'm quite pleased with that sale. This is something that I acquired with a bag of similar figurines. There must have been about 30 or 40 of them. I've sold most of them now. A lot of them were by a Scottish artist called Peter Fagin, sort of vintage little pieces from the 1990s. Most of them going for £3 or £4 each. I sold a batch of them as a lot as well, which ran for £3, I think, of £3 or £4 plus postage. So, but I got all my money back on that. So anything that I sell now is good. So that was just a little bit of extra money. £5 plus postage for that, I think, was quite good. I did buy another batch of Peter Fagin animals. I sold a couple of them for £3 each. I've got a few left. I've got these little things listed. Again, all of these for £5 each. So a little Peter Fagin dog there. I've got a little teddy bear and a squirrel. That's rather nice. What else have we got? We've got a hedgehog. You can see the remains of a label there, which would have said Peter Fagin on it. I'm quite familiar with those labels now, but that one's missing. But it's definitely a little Peter Fagin animal. That's up for £5. And a little cat. Now, this one does have a bit of damage on it. Its ear is just a little bit chipped there. So that's been properly described in the listing. It has got the Peter Fagin label on that. I'm not sure how much I've got that up for. I might have put it up for £5, but obviously I'd accept offers on that. I've also, in the original bag, I had this, which is a little tiny duck, which again, I think that's rather nice. I got that listed for not much, I think about £3. So hopefully somebody will want to buy that. And finally, from that same batch, this little, what I can only describe as a brass monkey. I think it's brass. I'm not entirely sure, to be honest. I've described it as a little metal figure, very crudely carved. It's no great piece, not had a great deal of interest in it, but that's up if anybody wants to buy it. So one sale, probably my only sale in the fortnight, to be honest, because I have taken some time off eBay. I was off the week before last, didn't list much last week, and I am going away for a couple of days, so I probably won't be listing very much at all now between now and the end of the week. Anyway, to cut a long story short, this is sold for £5 plus postage and packing, and I will be posting that off tomorrow. It's Monday the 29th of November, and having put my account on time away, I didn't really expect to make any sales whilst I was away. But yesterday, somebody did buy this, so they obviously don't mind waiting for me to post it. At least I hope they've read that it's not due to go out. But actually, I am going to be able to post this morning because I haven't actually gone away yet. But anyway, as you can see, it's a Falcon jigsaw, a 1,000-piece jigsaw. It's called Train Spotting with Grandad. It's painted by Kevin Walsh. All of the pieces there. My wife has done the jigsaw, and I've put a photograph of the finished jigsaw onto the eBay advertisement. So the box is a little bit battered. It's not too bad, actually. There's a little bit of a tear on the bottom. Don't know if you can see that. That's where it's been taped up and reopened. But other than that, all the pieces are there. It's in good order. The box is fairly solid. There's no split corners or anything. I had this up for a little while. I had it up for £6 plus £4 postage and packing, and that is sold for the full asking price. So yes, I'm going to be able to post that out this morning. It's Tuesday, the 30th of November, and my eBay account is on time away at the moment, has been for the last few days, but my items are still visible and they can still be bought. And to my surprise, despite the fact that there's likely to be a delay in postage, people are still buying one or two items. Yesterday, this was bought. It is a Star Trek action figure from the Next Generation Generations movie. It is of Lieutenant Worf, so that's Michael Dorn as Lieutenant Worf, wearing the uniform that was designed for the film but never used because they decided it didn't look right on screen. So in the end, they used the Deep Space Nine uniforms. That's right, isn't it? The Deep Space Nine uniforms, I think so. And this was actually never seen on screen. I listed this for £14. It has gone for the full asking price. It's the 38th Star Trek action figure that I've sold. I have got 22 of them left, so if you're interested, have a look at my account, maybe buy one or two of them. That would be great. I've had them for a long time, so kind of sad to see the back of it, but it's been sitting in a cupboard. It's in good condition, but really it's just taking up space. So it will be posted out this morning on my way to the motorway. It's Thursday, the 2nd of December. I'm back from my trip away, and whilst I've been away, I have sold this. It's Carol Capek's Apocryphal Stories. It's a Penguin modern classic, very thin volume, a lot of very short stories in there. And Carol Capek is probably best known for coining the term robot. So quite a big cultural influence, I suppose, in that. Apart from that, I don't know a great deal about him. I acquired this book a long time ago, and again, this is one of the things I'm clearing out the house to make room for, well, space, basically. So Carol Capek's Apocryphal Stories, listed it for £8 all in. It has sold for its full asking price, and I'm going to be able to pack that up and post it this afternoon. It's Friday the 3rd of December, and I've got one sale from yesterday, which is this. It's the Lego Bionicle that I bought in a charity shop for £2.50. It's called Mari Toa Kongu, if I'm pronouncing that correctly. And it appears that these are highly collectible. I had seen one sold on eBay for over £100. I didn't think at any stage that I would get that amount, even though this is sealed in its package. It does have a little bit of wear to the box through storage. The tape, which is sealed, looks slightly yellowed there. So I didn't think I'd get £100 for it, but I did list it for £58 plus postage and packing, and that is sold for the full asking price. So £62 all in, few costs off that. I'm going to send it by sign for post so that I've got a reasonable amount of insurance on it, but I'm sure it'll get there. It's only going to Sheffield, which is just 20 miles or so down the road from me. So it should hopefully get there fairly quickly as well. So £2.50 into £62, really nice profit. Look out for these. It's Sunday the 5th of December, and I've got one sale from yesterday. It's this. It's a Junior Meccano set. I picked this up in a charity shop in the summer, thought there might be a profit in it. I saved it up for the Christmas market. I paid £3.49 altogether for it. I did stand there in the charity shop and counted all the bits in it to make sure it was all there, and it is absolutely complete. The pieces are in excellent condition. A few scratches on the box, but that's not a great thing really. But it is all there. So just to have a quick look inside, if we open the top, there is a manual. The manual is slightly bent. It's taken the shape of the bottom of the box, basically. But other than that, it is perfectly fine. There are a lot of little bits, sort of screws, nuts, bolts, that sort of thing. So I've put them in a bag. So they're all there. And there's various other bits for making models. So there's wheels and there's whatever you'd call them. There's long bits and shapy bits, I suppose. So it's all there. They do cost quite a lot of money new. I paid £3.49, as I say, for it. I had it listed for £20 plus £5.30 postage and packing, because it is going to go as a medium-sized parcel. So £20 plus postage and packing, full price paid. I need to box that up, and I'll be posting that tomorrow. It's Monday the 6th of December, and I've got two sales from yesterday. One is this, it's a Penguin Classic, it's Goncharov's Oblomov. I've owned this since about October 1979, I think. I have to admit, I've never read it. It was secondhand when I bought it. It is a bit scratched and bashed about, but really it is actually intact, and the pages are fine. So that I listed for £8 all in, and it has sold for the asking price. So that's not a bad little sale. Now the other thing that I sold yesterday is this. It's a jigsaw puzzle. It's a 1,000-piecer by Jan van Hasteren. It's called Happy Birthday. It is quite old. It was certainly secondhand when I bought it. I think I paid £2 for it. The box is a little bit bashed, but all the pieces are there. I've sealed them in a bag. So it's fine. Now, I had this up for quite some time, not a lot of interest in it, so I thought I'd try putting it up for auction with a starting price of £3. And it has sold for £3, so no profit whatsoever there once I've paid my costs, my postage. I did charge £4 for postage and packing, but a lot of that will be taken up by fees anyway. So I'm probably about break even on that one, but never mind, at least it's out of the house. So two more things to pack today, and I will be posting them out this morning. I was just about to set off for the post office when I got notification that I've sold another bundle of books. Now, I tend to pick up books from charity shops where they're selling them for, typically 3 or 4 for £1. So at 25 pence each, if they're in decent condition, I pick them up, see if I can make a bundle of books by the same author. So I know people like Stephen King, Ian Rankin, that sort of thing. But you do tend to end up with odd books where you just can't get a bundle by the same author. So what I've done with these is I've just listed them as a bundle of general fiction. So I've got 5 paperbacks here, all of them in pretty decent condition, really. And we've got Between the Devil and the Deep Blue Sea by April Touchfolk. I hope I'm saying that right. Paper Butterflies. This is a book by, Lisa Heathfield. Not somebody I'm familiar with, I must admit. Anne Tyler's The Beginner's Goodbye. I've got The Fish Ladder by Catherine Norbury. And finally, there's Jan Martel's Beatrice and Virgil. Jan Martel, the author of Life of Pi, of course. So that's a nice bundle of modern fiction, and I will be packing those up now and taking them down to the post office with the other parcels that I've got to post. It's Tuesday the 7th of December, and I've got one more sale from yesterday, the last one of the week. It's a jigsaw from Ravensburger, 1,000-piece Harry Potter, I think it's called Magical Student. Now, I picked this up from a charity shop for £1.50. I have sold it for £6 plus postage and packing, so a little bit of profit there. That's not bad. I think it's about the going rate for these, really. There's quite a lot of them being up on eBay, so I'm quite pleased to have sold it for £6. So as I say, that is my final sale of the week, and I will be posting that out today. My payout for the 1st of December is £16.65, sent to my bank account on the 30th of November and arriving on the 1st of December. Not much to say about it, really, only 2 sales that week. The one thing I would point out on the fees is that we got a discount on the jigsaw, so only 56 in fees there. And after postage, I'm left with £10.15, both having gone as small parcels. Now, the next week got a much better payout, £128.66 gross. That is after rebates, fees, of course, varying quite largely, really. A few of those I do have discounts on, so only 68 pence on the Harry Potter jigsaw, only 95 pence on the Meccano construction set. And if you compare that with the full cost for the Bionicle, the Lego set, £8.24 in costs for that. So quite a big chunk there, but I'm still left with £53.76 before postage. Now let's have a look at the postage on this. So £104.52 after postage. Most of these have gone as small parcels. I've paid £4.20 for the Lego Bionicle because of the, I sent that signed for so that I get a little bit more insurance on that. The Oblomov book, now I kind of broke my own rule on that because I send everything second class. This was sent by first class by mistake. I intend to send it second class, but I went into the post office with a stack of parcels to send. I plonked this one down on the desk and said, let's do this one first, meaning let's do this one before doing the other ones, but he took that to mean I wanted it to go first class. So lost, I don't know, about 40 pence on that, I guess. Not a great deal of difference, but yes, that went first class. Now, as far as the Meccano construction set was concerned, I paid £3.20 in the end for that to go, although I had budgeted for it to go as a medium parcel. The man on the counter insisted that it was a small parcel. I thought it was a medium parcel because it exceeded the size limits. But he said, no, it's under 2 kilograms, so it's going small parcel unless you want to pay more. Well, I didn't really. Anyway, it has been delivered to the buyer now. No complaint had been made. I was surprised. I genuinely thought that I'd be paying £5.20, £5.30 on that. But no, I've paid £3.20. So a total of £104.52 after postage for that week. So a very slow week followed by a very good week there. As a hobby seller, I'm really pleased to have made it into 3 figures net for the first time in many, many months. So really pleased with that. And some interesting sales as well. The Lego and the Meccano, really nice items. And I've got a few more that are selling at the moment, which I'll tell you about next week. In the meantime, I hope you found this video interesting. If you did, please give it a like, subscribe to my channel, make a comment. Always interested to know what you think of the things I'm selling, the prices that I'm asking for, and so on. And I hope to see you in the next video. Bye for now.